Thank you for watching. We are a non-profit dedicated to sharing the beauty of Sikh culture and faith. If you found value in this film, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Your support costs you nothing, but it helps our message reach people all over the world.
Music is always associated as a leisure time activity, something that people do for fun. When you try to say, I rap for a living, it's hard for people to take it serious. All we can do is just show them our work ethics.
Told him the grass was greener, with an endless flood of possibilities, Katrina. Watch him drown in debt. Land confiscated by the local government, so he flies high in a jet plane. Plain clothes just exposed him to the harsh winters of life, and his wife won't know. How about the sweat soaked in the banknotes, sent home, boy getting grown. He starts to groan, stomach's rumbling. Hungry for a better life, now he's stumbling over foreign phonetics and verb tenses. They laughing at his accent. It's not an accident that his master's in economics isn't honored. Most economic for a father to hop his ass in a cab and never bother getting out that car or his dreams. Memorize the route and collect the fare. It isn't fair when they say you don't belong here with your long beard and that towel around your head. Hear what was said? So can the hate. Can you relate? Life of an immigrant.
Make some noise for Humble the Bird! It's my birthday! Louder, please!
Yo! I get shivers when I think about Japan, how the earth shook, heartquake, waking up my pen, but what I wrote wasn't making any sense. Think my ink came incorrect, started writing from within lyrics. Ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing history now. Ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing history now. Ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing history now. Ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing history now.
I think people forget that the length of my beard or what I wrap around my head had nothing to do with the content of my character. If I shaved off my beard today, my jokes wouldn't get any better or any worse, and my lyrics wouldn't get any better or any worse. It wouldn't affect that. I hate the idea of defending it. I hate the idea of correcting people and saying I'm not Muslim. Kind of like, oh yeah, your criticism of me of being Muslim is okay, but I'm not Muslim, so it doesn't apply to me. No, that's wrong, because even if I was a person of Islamic faith, your criticism is incorrect. So it's not fair. So I'm not going to correct you and say, oh, I'm not Muslim. You go find a real Muslim to hate on. No, they don't deserve it either. I got to get more popular than Osama. I got to get people saying Osama looks like Humble. You know what I mean? And then maybe, I can turn this into, scary and demonic into warm and fuzzy. Or just, normal. But I wish it could be.
I think you're too close to the mic first.
Okay.
Back up a little bit, and then let's do it.
And let it rip? Okay, yeah. Let's go from the top, man. I got it.
Don't pray for me, just pray for those that prey on me. Many snakes in the ladders that wait for me. They hate and they try to end blatantly. Hope I bow out gracefully, but I won't you see I'm faithfully committed to the grind waiting.
Every album I do, I'm trying my best so hard to become better. I hope it sounds like I'm getting better. So anybody who's sitting there trying to, I'm their bar of what they think a good rapper should be, I hope they understand that whatever I'm doing now is better than whatever they heard. The way I look at this, don't have these, I got this money in the bank song, and I'm going to save it in case my career goes down the drain. Yo, if you have a money song, put it out, and then be confident that you can make another money song tomorrow. Be confident in your ability to do what you do. You don't save your best shots in a basketball game. You give it your all then and there.
Come sit on this for a minute. Let me just make sure. I'm gonna just move closer, fam. Let's see. That's perfect, dude. That's perfect. Because it's one of those ones where, unfortunately, I can't really go crazy like that, right? We're good, man.
In Sikhi, we have this line. It goes, it's metaphorical. It goes, decorate yourself with your virtues for your husband, who's God. Right? Like you're the bride, and it's your wedding night. But don't decorate yourself with jewelry. Decorate yourself with your virtues. What I realized is in my life of gaining and losing all the time, I said, I want to make my confidence based off things that I can't lose. I can only forfeit. So like my ability to tell the truth, you can't steal that from me. You can't take that away from me. I have to forfeit it. When you're bound to less things, you're more free. So having nothing to lose is what makes a person free. Pain from discipline or pain from regret. Like the pain's gonna happen no matter what. Just pick your pain. Discipline pain or regret pain. So if I say no to this shit and then after later on it's like, yo, I wish I got that tattoo.
No more tattoo.
Yeah, she said that to me in the beginning of the month.
And after that, he got 2 more tattoos.
It would have been 3, but then I quit because it hurt too much.
Make some noise for Humble the Bird! It's my birthday!
My family was supportive of me quitting my job because they saw what else I was doing. It wasn't that I was sitting home playing video games all day saying, oh, I don't want to work. It was I was working so much harder towards this. And my father even said it. He goes, you know, people that get involved in the arts always, you know, go nuts. And he goes, I don't want you to go nuts by getting involved in this stuff. And I said, if I don't get into this music and I continue working this 9 to 5, I'll go nuts.
Really? I don't understand.
I just turned 30. I'm a 1981 baby. I hit that age where I should be established, but I'm not. I just dropped everything and started this whole new, life. I'm not what she wanted me to be. You know, maybe on a general level, I'm chasing my happiness, but she didn't give birth to me hoping I was going to become a rapper.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing history now.
90% of who I am is from Sikhlens. Most of the support I get is from the South Asian Punjabi Sikh community. I grew up in an area where I wasn't different, so I didn't feel different. But I always knew half an hour outside of Toronto, I'd be the center of attention. Obviously, you didn't like all the eyes on you. It makes you very self-conscious. But I'm dealing with it on a daily basis, and I'm not the only person who deals with that. People have accused me actually, they're like, well, you're not the most religious person in the world, but you still keep the veneer. You're probably doing it as a gimmick, right? So like, and in some senses they're probably right, like it does work, and probably my best retirement would be to get rid of it. You know, I could probably get rid of it and walk down the streets of Toronto and nobody would ever know who I am. Being stared at, getting the attention, I'm used to that now. So it doesn't affect me to be in the public eye for, you know, and I'm assuming it's only gonna get bigger. I may never make another song today. I have a line like that in Wise Up. I said, tears streaming down when I first realized that my sentences won't finish if my sentences are finished. Because my sentences replenish every mention that I'm giving. So like, even if I never write anything again, my sentences come back to life the second somebody mentions my name. So, you know, even if I don't make any more music now, maybe one day, 30 years from now, a bunch of kids will be sitting around digging through somebody's old computer and they find Boggy and they're blasting it. That brings me back to life. How do I decide I don't want to do this anymore? If I leave tomorrow, if I say I don't want to make music anymore, people are still gonna call me Humble the Poet. So I can't fail because I'm gonna be the name Humble the Poet is the name of a failure. People are gonna be calling me that at least for the next 5 years if I live in this neighborhood. I told myself I gotta be like Jordan. I gotta leave on the top and not let my ego suck me back in. It's so hard to explain the pain. Nails in the dirt, clutching the earth, clawing for this thing they call a dream. Dark circles around my eyes, darker circles around my mind, thinking these thoughts that I am A fake, a flake, a fluke, a flunky. A failure, a faceless fraud. Facing that fame, it'll inhale you. Or impale you through your heart, your mind, your soul, and oh, everything that you so hold so dear. But it ain't paved in gold. It's just a yellow road, so click your ruby reds and gold. You ain't got the heart, Tin Man, stupid scarecrow. And I'm a cowardly lion. I got the roar, I got the mane, but on the inside I'm crying. What you gonna do, poet? You were built for bigger things. It's time to prove, poet. Magic's under your wings. It's time to move, poet. Throw him off a cliff and take him higher than you flew, poet. And it feels so overdue, don't it? But we can smash this competition, homie. You know it. It's two of everything. So on everything, if you blow it, I got your back. So kill this track, homie. You own it. They may say that we are dreamers, but we're really schemers. Plotting, pushing everything until you believe us. So please believe us.
Throw your deuce in the sky, 5 river flow, beautiful butterfly. Big nose, big eyes, lips stay heavy like lines in my rhymes. Hard girls so fly, lovely Punjabis, oh my. Hard guys they lie, peacock tattoos on the thigh. Everybody music, get right, spit tight, vibe right to it. Straight like the spark from the heart, make a fight there, do it, move it. It's the groove for your mind, shake your behind, feel it in your spine. Now we walk with a heart and fuck Bollywood, we ain't messing with y'all, we be jumping. Feel the 5 river flow, all in your veins, we boggy go. Feel the 5 river flow, all in your veins, we boggy go! Go boggy, boggy, go boggy, boggy, go boggy, boggy. Throw your hands up, everybody! Go boggy, boggy, go boggy, boggy, go boggy, boggy. Sucker stepped up to me. Not a real fan, just a male groupie. Didn't know my rhymes, but still called me his favorite Indian. I tried to reply very politely, cause really at the end, we all fan. So, listen little bro, let me break it down for y'all. We 100 million strong in the P and Fox. You know where I'm from that Rosewood sun. The home of Bangada and Jay Sean Moss. Toronto's my heart, Punjab in my blood. Tune in your ear, hip-hop. Sweet chocolate skin, I'm not Indian. Phone knuckle to your eyes, you call me I'm what? All in your veins, we boggy go.